All righty, kids, it's time for the bold and the beautiful. After Show Mini Spotlight, I'm James Lott Jr. I am the bold, but I'm with two beautiful ladies. They see I did that. And that is Tami Goveia and the Bold and Beautiful Podcasts. Amanda Russ. Hi, ladies.
Hey guys.
Russ. Is there a new podcast coming out, girl? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm working on it. My sister went out of town and I was
Oh,
like, fine, I'll just do it myself.
go out of town. How dare she go out of town? Dang it.
Well, I got a new job, so I've been like really busy. I know. Excuses, guys. I know.
It's been really busy, people. Leave her alone. But we're here today, and I keep getting these. Why am I getting this pop up? I don't want the survey anymore. We're here to talk about the Bone of Beautiful the week that was, ending February. I don't know what year that is. Ending March 7th. March. Oh my God.
OMG.
May
Happy
7th.
birthday, James.
I know,
Right?
kids. Woo! I just want to tell you, I've enjoyed my birthday. I've had a good time last week and a half. Thank you everybody for the birthday wishes. I appreciate that. It's the best birthday in 5 years. I will take it. We had a good Mother's Day also. So thank you. Also, I want to say that we just did YNR. So that's out now, audio and video. It's out there for you to listen to us or watch us. Of course, after you watch this, we don't watch it right now. And then after this, it's GH. It was the wedding of the century. We saw that. With Frank Moran, Frank emails, unread emails Moran, Frank X-Men 97 Moran. We're going to talk about all that after this. And then my chocolate twin, our sister channel, Dish and Days. We'll be talking about Days of Our Lives week that was on Peacock. Yes, they're showing the one hit show on Peacock. And yes, he always supports our show. He always talks about our show. And he always talks about me and my age. And yes, I do hear about it. So I've chosen on every show today, I'm going to comment about him. So, Tony Moore, even though I may be older than you are, and when you get to my age, you won't look half as good. Tell him that. Okay, keep up people here in the chat. Thank you very much. Let's get started. Let's get started, kids. I'm starting with Lee. So Sheila laughed. And I'm going right there right now. I was busting up when she was under the blanket, and she requested me to come in. Oh my God.
Priceless.
It was hilarious.
It was great.
Go ahead, please go ahead.
I thought it was great. I was cracking up. Of course she did.
And it was like, oh my God, I need to see you. I need to take you to take you off under there so I can see you, so I can treat you. And blah, blah. And she's like, and then I'm like, oh my God, this is just too much. But what had happened was, once it was revealed, Lee was not. Naomi Matsuda gets all the props in the world to go from one thing to another. She threatened to kill Sheila. Kids, let's start from there, kids.
She did.
She did. She absolutely did.
She was not having it. Her face went from shock, like this bitch is alive, and to disgust, to anger.
She does disgust really well.
She does.
You know, with Luna and Poppy's like, Pugh.
Yes.
Yeah,
she does disgust really well.
I just want to tell you, in real life, Naomi is so sweet and like ethereal and magical. Like she's so like the best. But when she's on this show, you best
she's like the Zen queen in person.
She is.
Right? Like she's very in tuned with self and spirit and that sort of thing.
Yes, she is.
So, at the event I went to, at the end, it was towards the end, and she was standing by her table, but she was standing up, and I was like, I'm not gonna go bother her. And so I was just looking at her, and she looked at me and smiled. So I walked up and I was like, are you close? I sounding like such a nerd. I was like, is your table closed? Are you closed? And she was like, I was like, because I didn't make it over here. And she was like, no, come here. She was so sweet. She gave me a hug. She signed my thing. I was like, aw. Yeah.
We did our Emmy. She liked my outfit. I liked her outfit. We both kind of representing our cultures. And she has, and if you follow her online, she very much is Zen spirituality. I mean, like seriously, nice person. I'm telling you, Lee was like, I ain't having this bitch. She
wants her dead.
Yeah,
she wants her dead.
Kind of concerning. Steffi wants her dead. Lee wants her dead. Like there's a few people in town that, okay, this didn't happen the first go around. Let's see if we can make it happen.
Oh my God. Okay. George, thank you for the super chat. He says the award this week goes to Steffi and her 10 bundles, maybe 20 bundles of hair she was wearing. That's some big hair. She had some big hair.
Yeah. I'm not fond of the jet black.
Oh, you don't like her jet black?
No, I mean she's stunning against her porcelain skin, like Amanda. Like she's got the porcelain skin.
Yes, she does.
I like it, Tami. I like it.
She did the auburn. I like the auburn.
That's cute too.
Yeah, she looks great in anything.
I like the dark with her eyes. Her eyes like pop.
Her eye, I mean, they do stand out. They do.
It fits her dark personality right now because she's bugging the bejeez out of me. Anyway, let's stick with Lee.
Sorry. So Lee's not having it.
No.
So she needs to be gone. Right? This is like, I mean, this is no question. If you guys didn't hear it, she was like, "I'm going to kill you with my bare hands." Basically, I mean, and that poor nurse was holding her back. She's got some FaceTime. Go on, nursey. FaceTime. I'm loving
it was great.
I mean, and Finn, I mean, oh Finn. Oh Finn.
Oh Finn.
Oh
Finn.
I feel bad. I feel so sorry for Finn.
He's in a losing situation.
Yeah, he's in quicksand right now.
Yep.
He is in quicksand.
It doesn't matter what he does, he's going to be heartbroken.
Yes.
No matter what, he's going to be heartbroken, trying to please everybody else, trying to please Steffi and everyone. Steffi says, absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's not going to happen. But he wants it to happen. So, like, that's a problem.
He's all finished Sheila-tized. That's funny. But here's the thing. Yeah, when Lee finds out that Finn's spending time with Sheila and calling her mom, Lee's gonna lose. I think she's gonna kill Finn. She's gonna lose it. She'll be like, "That's it. You're all out. Everybody's out." She's gonna lose it even more.
Yeah.
And the thing is, hope is right there though, to be right on his side.
What have I been saying for the past 6 months?
You did say it.
There is the end game, not like maybe the end. I think Steffi and Finn are the end game, but Finn and Hope. I'm telling you.
I think so too. Look at drinking her breath out. I think so too. They're totally lean that way. She's defending.
Absolutely. I hope
Finn's actions.
I would love to see them hook up. I would love it because again, Steffi is so annoying me right now. She needs to be knocked down a few pegs.
But I'll do the counterpoint. I love it. George goes, there are a lot of people who will pick up the pieces with him. Well, I mean, we've all met Tanner.
I'll pick up the pieces.
I'll pick up the pieces.
Don't worry.
No way. Tami Thomas is back. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, anyway. I'm sorry. I said I'm gonna do sidetrack like last show about the men's. Okay. Back to the show.
I know. We got distracted last show.
We got distracted with the men. Back to the show. Get my mind off their bodies. Yeah, Hope and Thomas. That's gonna happen, obviously, at some point. And you know who's gonna lose it? Steffi is gonna lose it.
Yeah.
And you know who's gonna smile and almost gloat this to? Finn to Liam.
Every time he goes to Il Giardino.
Yeah.
When he starts to walk in, I just cringe. And so does Deacon. Deacon sees him walking toward him and is like, oh, here we go again. I know you're not here for the tofu pizza.
Oh no, you know what? I don't condone violence, but I would punch Liam in the throat. I'd be like, if you walk in this restaurant one more time and tell me how to live my life, you're gonna get punched in the throat. And he knows karate, so that would hurt. Okay?
Not punched in the face. Let's just clarify that. Right? We want to keep the pretty face, right?
Yeah, not the face, but the throat. Mm-hmm.
That's the moneymaker. It is. So see, now some people are saying, no, Hope is being a friend to him. No, that's how it's starting.
It's true.
Right. Yeah. Hope is being a friend. You're right, Laura. Hope is being a friend to him.
She doesn't have an ulterior motive.
No, she's not an ulterior motive.
Right? There's no ulterior motives here.
No. But remember, Ivy's in town. Miss Ivy Forrester's in town and made her intentions known. She wants some Liam.
Go for it.
So,
please distract him.
Please. You know what? You could take him to Australia for a bit if you want. Go ahead.
we got Liam and that over there. Then we got Thomas V comes back. Where is he going in there? We got Steffi, Hope, and Finn over here. But again, Liam over there too on some level.
Yeah.
Because still the Liam Steffi thing hasn't come out yet still. And sorry, Ivy, I think Liam will drop you for Steffi in 2 heartbeats.
You know, he always
does. Yeah, of course.
Right. So it's all ring around the rosies in this situation going on. And I just want to bring in this for a side note because it's still because we can talk about both these things at the same time because it's really just 2 storylines. Then we got the whole Luna's pregnant. Dumb storyline. We've done this before. Dumb.
She's not pregnant though.
I thought she is pregnant.
No, it was negative.
It was a negative.
No, it was negative. Okay, thank God. Okay, it was negative. I thought
right now
because when she brought that,
I know.
Poppy comes in. What's wrong? And she brings out the test. I'm like, no.
I just say it was negative. Okay, so negative.
I can't.
You know how they have that like, oh no, it was too early to detect.
That's what I'm saying. But the part that got me, Brooke going off on Zenday.
Well, good.
I was like, wow, we haven't seen them really do too much.
I mean, even Carter was like, dude, you're wrong. Like, you need to shut this down. You have feelings for Luna. You need to shut this down. Trust me, I've been in your situation before. But talk about someone looking good.
Oh, I know.
Carter and that. Oh. And he had that beautiful gold. Oh my gosh.
He did.
That gold. Oh my gosh.
Somebody goes, what if Poppy is lying?
I'm sorry, what, Tami? I'm sorry. Yes. I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
They showed the test. It was blue. It was negative.
I thought it said she was pregnant. I thought.
Heck no. And then she's like hugging
her because her mom was like, well, you didn't ruin your life yet.
Yeah, you're not pregnant. And they
and Brooke went off on Poppy too.
Oh, I love that. I've been waiting for that.
I know.
I know you said. I think either you or Terry said a couple weeks ago. You said that you're waiting for Poppy and Brooke. Oh, they.
That was awesome.
They sure did. My goodness, the way Luna said she thinks she was pregnant was comical. Please, James. Ivy knows Liam is good in bed. Oh my God! Okay. He must be. No, Jeannie,
I don't know what it is.
He must be because all these women are just falling at his feet. He must have a huge song. He knows how to bring it down.
He's got the magic stick.
Yeah, he's got the magic stick. That's right, kids. You know
he's still annoying as hell.
That wand. He's annoying as F, but maybe he's just good in bed, folks. Because all the women are falling over him. Amanda, James, Man, and Tami, Ashley, and Brooke were dressed alike this week.
With the print.
The print, I guess the print.
Yeah.
Brooke. I like
so
that.
Says Carter and Ivy, anyone?
Sure.
I wouldn't be against it. No. I think he's with Katie though, right? Isn't he supposed to be with Katie?
I guess. Yeah, Brooke Logan can't call anybody out of forbidden love, I know. Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Brooke can do whatever she wants.
Okay? Lawrence.
Don't get carried away.
Lawrence looked good in white.
Oh God. Oh. Yes, white looks so good on
It's
him.
the breath of beautiful summer.
Okay, I was trying to not join in, but I'm going to join in. The whole point is that dark chocolatey skin,
Mm.
white look good against it, and how it drapes over just every mountain of him.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And the
Folks,
gold, again, the
Every
gold
ripple.
skin, just,
how many abs do you have, Tami? How many abs do you
I
have?
don't know. Here's proof my broken fingernail.
I mean,
Woo.
I don't know, like that. So yeah, so that's they.
Lawrence, you're watching this and you're laughing at us.
I know
You're
Lawrence
laughing
at
at
us.
us.
I know Lawrence might
But we
laugh.
speak the truth.
Yes.
And then I saw him in person. I was so embarrassed. I was like, "Oh my God!" I just thought about all the stuff that I've said.
He loves it. He's fine. He loves it.
Oh my gosh.
Funny.
Let's just do that. I can understand Brooke as a mother, but as a woman, she has no room to talk.
Yeah.
RJ's being hurt. Go ahead.
It's not about coming from a perfect space. No one ever comes from, I've never done anything wrong, so therefore I don't have an opinion. You can still have an opinion.
Yeah, a lot of times
Sure.
Brooke is always right. When you think about it, a lot of times she's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She may bug, but she's right a lot of times.
Mhm.
As I always say, a broken clock can be right twice a day.
Yeah.
I always say that. I don't. You like that one, Tami? I don't like that one. I say it all the time. A broken clock is right twice a day. It is.
Yep.
And so but Brooke says a lot of things that it's true. So two wrongs will make a right? Wrong, folks.
She's like, she's like, do as I say, not as I
As
do.
I do.
Okay.
Exactly. Carter needs to say anything more. I know. Steffi in the pink suit. RJ loves Luna after 2 seconds, then is pregnant. Well, that's the thing. I guess she's not pregnant. But yeah, don't praise it. But that could change. That could change. Bold does this shit all the time.
I hope.
I hope not either. I don't want a pregnancy storyline. Why are we doing this? That's so reductive. We don't need yes, there was no protection, clearly, obviously, because she was drugged out. But no, I don't.
Okay, this is where I'm confused. Zende said he used protection.
Oh, he did?
She asked. He said that he used protection. And her mom asked, and she said, well, he said he used protection. And then she said, well, what about RJ? And she said, well, I'm on the pill. So I guess she didn't use protection with RJ. I don't know. I got a little bit confused on that. They had a conversation about it.
But also, protection doesn't always work.
Oh, yeah.
I have proof of that for one of my children. It didn't
Birth
work.
control doesn't always work.
It doesn't always work either. It doesn't. So, however, that could happen. So she could get pregnant. But here's what's funny. This storyline was done already. It was a wonderful storyline years ago with Amber. Is Usher the father or is Rick the father? That whole story, because it's black and white. So that storyline was hilarious and it was suspenseful. And I'll never forget that Friday, she's pushing the baby out. What is it? What is it? What does it look like? We're like, is it black? Is it white? We're like, no, I'm like the TV going, I can't see it. Then all of a sudden, it goes to black. And they made us wait for 2 days. I thought that baby was black or white. Yeah. It was a good storyline. It was a good storyline. So I don't want that again. Like we've already been there, done that. And it was done very well back then. So I hope we don't have that again. Maybe Luna is sick. What happened to you?
Yeah, I was gonna tell you guys something's wrong with her then if she's not, because she's sick. She's like throwing up and she don't feel good and all this stuff. And I'm like, oh, maybe she has an illness that only her father can save her.
That's why I say that already.
She needs some blood or some marrow or something.
Yes. The chat's saying that too.
Yeah. I would be into that.
Me too. Jeremy said it. I would be into that too.
Don't give me the I'm pregnant storyline.
You are not a man. What's that for? Like, what's that in reference to?
Luna is and will need a transfer to find a father. You are not. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. So you are not a man. What is that? Please let us know what that references to. I don't know. I want to be able to answer you back. I don't know what that means. She speaks of plenty of life experiences. Laura, I kidnapped. Oh, someone else. Brooke slept with both of her daughters when they got pregnant. Girl, bye. She sure did.
That was years ago. God.
I guess 20 years ago. I mean, it's Hope. Hope is one of them. She's proof. She's there. Yeah. So I don't know. Well, I guess it's just interesting. It's such a claustrophobic show. So Steffi went off on Sheila, of course, which I expected. That to me, that wasn't.
Yeah.
I expected that, of course. But she had a hard time believing it. I get it. I totally see. People forget it's that whole face thing. No one knew about sugar. No one knew about anything about that. That's when I was like, why is it taking forever to accept? And Finn's like, nope, that was what, because she saw Sheila's face in the house. She thinks she killed Sheila. Like, I totally get it.
Totally.
Oh, Brooke said that. You're not a man. Oh, okay, she said that. Okay. I wasn't sure what that was. But no, so I can see her brain is like not computing. It's not the same thing, but when my dog Scrabble died, he died on Saturday, and then my grandmother died on Sunday, apparently. And I remember my grandmother, they tell me, and I was still grieving my Scrabble. I was very close to him, 17 years, whatever. I couldn't grandmother tell me, I was like, no, I kept saying, no, Scrabble died. Not grandmother. I kept saying, I said, you kept saying that over and over again, because I wasn't computer. Like, no, Scrabble died. Like, no, he died too. But now it just happens your grandmother died the next day. Like, it was really weird. I wasn't. So I knew your brain. When I was a nurse, it's always tell us, never say someone passed away in a hospital. You always say they died. It sounds rough, but the brain has to hear it to make decisions and stuff at the hospital. They just say, I'm sorry. You can't say, I'm sorry, he's gone. What does that mean? He's gone at the hospital? People will start thinking, it goes, I'm sorry, your husband died this morning. And so you have to say it. So your brain, I get that. She was just like, no, I killed Sheila. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? I saw her. She was in front of me. It was her. Yeah, of course.
Right there. That's why I think the story is actually very clever, because they're all going, no, wait a minute. Wait a minute. So it's like, that's the thing. So I thought that was kind of cool that she had it took her a while for it to compute. Then once it computed, she was horrified.
Yeah. It's like denial. No.
Right.
Yeah.
People forget that denial is a very strong thing sometimes.
Powerful.
Very much.
Stay in it as long as you possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
James,
absolutely.
James, your friend who plays Deacon is definitely making it hot for us. Mr. Sean Kanan, my buddy.
And those kisses between Deacon and Sheila, man, they're fire.
They're working.
And he's like he's hot already. So like you're like, oh.
Yeah, hey. Man, he's hot. You don't listen to him apparently or return his emails, but he is hot, right?
Very hot, yeah. Hey, I've been to multiple events for him, all right?
You have, yes, you have, but he did call you out. I was like, go on, girl. Sean's great. Sean looks great these days. He's doing really well. But yeah, he's selling the story. If it wasn't for him, I think in lesser hands, it probably wouldn't be as good. He really is. He says he's been hearing. I talked to him for my birthday and stuff, and he called me and everything. We were talking, and he was like, "Yeah, no, people are like, I'm sorry, like him and their friends in real life, so they're really taking this story as far as they can.
Yeah,
they are. They're both trained professionals. I mean, they're really. I've seen Sean work, and personally, and it's just. And also, side note, Studio City has been expanded. It's now in half-hour increments. The first season, and it's on Tubi and a bunch of other services. Go to studiocity.show on Instagram and Twitter, and you can see me, season 2, episode 2, do my parts, my Emmy-worthy parts as a bad host. But we're very happy. The show is very good. You'll see a lot of your favorite stars on there, daytime stars on there, and we want a season 3, so we're trying to work on that. So please go over to Tubi and say James sent you. Yes. That's a brainchild of Sean Kanan and Michelle Kanan. Come on. But yeah, so the homeless guy is going to be marrying them. Well, it's funny. So that is Ron Howard's brother, Clint
Yeah.
Howard. He is a legend in his own right for cult films and stuff. But this week is supposed to be the wedding, and he wants Finn to be the best man.
I love that conversation between Hope and Finn when she goes to visit him to say, A, our parents are engaged, and here's something else. And he laughed
Yeah, he did.
when she told him that Deacon wanted her to be matron of honor. And he's like, oh, good luck with that.
Yeah, he's like, haha.
Yeah, it's not all.
Yeah, he did. He did.
She did a one more thing, like I do. Just one more thing.
You're not off the hook.
Right. Which is
Oh,
smart.
he did say that. He kind of rolled his eyes and said, "Oh, let me guess, they want me at the wedding." And she was like, "We'll see."
I love it. It's just this storyline is actually I know some folks in chat are not happy with it. So I find it actually very genius the way they're doing it because they used history from Young and the Restless to inform this round of Sheila. I don't know what the end game is at all. I have with her, I don't even know what it is. I mean, it's so beyond my comprehension that I don't know. I don't.
Wow.
I have no clue. I have no clue. I mean, is it to keep her on the show and have her and Deacon just like marry? I mean, I don't know what it is.
When Finn brought up going to counseling to Sheila, was there further discussion? Because it just cut to like the next scene, I think, right? There was no. I'd love to see that happen.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Let's get into Sheila's psyche. Let's go back 35 years.
I mean, we couldn't have Taylor. I'd love to see Taylor back on the show,
but yeah, and talk about her mother from Young and the Rest. Like why did she hate her mother so much back then? She became a nurse for a reason when she met Jack. No, I mean, there's a whole history. Her and Lauren, we could totally fill that all in.
I would love that.
That'd be very interesting. I agree with you on that.
It would be. And they could do flashbacks.
They can.
And stuff like that, yeah.
They can. And maybe Finn finds out too much. Maybe he turns him against her. Maybe it makes him love her more.
Interesting.
Well, that's the thing. When someone goes to therapy, it changes all the relationships in their lives.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. You're like, oh yeah, go to therapy. Like, be careful what you ask for.
Right.
It changes everything.
Yeah.
So Zach Barber gave us a super chat. Thank you. And he says, Matt Atkinson is back filming. Hopefully a Thope reunion's on the horizon. Oh, you want Thope still? Oh, well, we'll see.
I don't want them back together. I like them then, but I don't want them back.
I think Thomas would be a chump if he went back with Hope.
I would not go back to her unless she proposed to me. If she proposed to me and said, I can't live without you, my bad, I messed up, then it would be different. But yeah, you're right. If he shouldn't go back to her.
Yeah,
I like her by herself.
They have to figure out a way to still redeem Thomas. Remember Zach? Because that's the whole thing. Even though people like them together, the writing, they broke him up. And it wasn't Thomas's fault. It was literally Hope broke up with him. So I'm just curious.
Steffi's fault.
Well, Steffi, yes.
Well, it's not. Hope didn't break up with him. She just said no to his proposal.
Yeah, but it's a breakup basically.
It is a breakup.
You can't propose somebody. I mean, not you, not yelling at you, but just saying in general public. If you ask somebody to marry you and you say no, it doesn't matter what the answer is after that. Twice. Until right. So it doesn't matter what else afterwards comes. This is This is a whole hand. It's like, no, he wanted to go to the next step. That's a major letdown. I don't know how you come back from that. I'm sorry. I don't know how you come back from that. That's just tough. That's a major rejection. So
it is.
So they wrote that, Zach. They wrote that. I don't know how can they do it in a way that he won't look stupid and obsessive, and because I think they sacrifice Thomas a lot of times for the greater good. How can they do that and bring them back together?
But come on, Hope was divorced 5 minutes.
Yeah, I agree.
Didn't he give her some time?
I agree with you, but I'm just saying it doesn't matter. If someone wants to marry, I mean, it's just because he's so sure.
See, that's the problem though. Like,
Right.
she never said no forever. She just said no right now. Like, the ink's not even dry yet on my divorce papers. Like, I'm not saying no, right? But I'm saying not right now. I don't know why he can't, like, he just can't deal with that. He can't accept that, I guess.
Well,
Yeah.
but hello, look at Liam. Steffi, you're everything I've ever wanted. I miss you so much. And like, what happened to Hope? You were with her fucking for you. Like all of a sudden,
Exactly.
Hope was nobody to you at this point.
Yeah.
He went straight to Steffi like, you're the best thing ever happened to sliced bread. And I'm like,
Well, we all know how Liam is. He'll get with Ivy and then drop her in 2 seconds for Steffi.
he will. He will. We know he will. They're all Steffi didn't help either. They're on Amanda's side, Tami. They're like, Steffi didn't help either.
I want Steffi destroyed and devastated. Hope
Yeah.
Hope is going to convince him to, be the best man. And when Finn said, "Are you seriously thinking about doing this?" She laughed and she said, "It would just be so much easier if you were there." Come on, let's just do this together.
What's funny, I said, Steffi will probably see a picture of Finn and Sheila at the wedding and lose it.
Well, no, I think Finn would tell her.
Really?
She gave him an ultimatum.
Right.
So he's got to know if he goes to that wedding.
He's breaking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that he said he chose her. I don't agree with the ultimatum. I think it's wrong, but he chose her. So now if he goes to that wedding, that's him saying, I choose her. Like it's not good.
If he does do it, the fact that Hope was the one that convinced him to do it, it's like,
oh yeah, I love it.
Steffi's head's gonna explode.
It is.
And then Steffi was all like, "What?" At the office, Steffi was all like, "Why you have an attitude with me?
Yeah.
Why are we being mean? I thought we were all over that. Bitch, it happened 2 weeks ago. I'm not over it."
Right. Hello.
You ruined my life. Oh yeah, I'm over it.
I know. And like, I know. I know chat is all over the place. I totally get it. It's that's makes it a good storyline, obviously, because again, another gray area. It's like it's not one way or the other. I think it's just kind of like some are saying Steffi manipulated Thomas's feelings. Some are saying he should have asked to be married a second time because Hope was always honest. Like that means that everybody's just good point, Amanda. Maybe even going is enough for Steffi to keep flipping out and then lean on Liam. Ugh.
Yeah,
I agree.
that's the direction they're going with Liam and Steffi, just like
so.
with Hope and Finn, and the direction.
Yes.
Going their separate ways.
Bringing in Ivy was very interesting. That came out of nowhere.
Sure, just to get under Steffi's skin, to show how incredible she is.
I think that's what it is too. But Steffi, like you said, we had to concede. Like we said last episode, we had to concede. She's like, "Well, we are enforced to women." I mean, like they had to concede a little bit.
Yeah, that was brilliant.
That was fun. But right, Steffi's scene was awful. Finn and Steffi talk about how he can erase with Sheila without involving her with Hayes. See, is that possible, Jeremy?
What was it? Finn and Steffi talk about how he can.
Is that possible?
Oh.
Right now, it's Steffi telling Finn how it's going to be, and him meekly going along with it.
Yeah, she's like, "Oh, he's very clear, very clear."
But, however, she did try to kill her. She did try to kill her. I mean, I understand Steffi's hatred. I understand her.
I'm not denying her concern. I don't like her attitude.
Right.
I don't like her attitude with Hope.
Me too. I don't like that she's so high and mighty when it comes to Hope. And she did the same thing in Italy. She's done the same thing. Like, I'm like, Steffi, do you just forget like your life and what's happening? Like, you sit there and entertain Liam's affection for you. And that's right. Like, oh God, Steffi is making me so mad.
How long is that going to be a secret? So annoying.
Yeah, but you know how they do. It'll pop up.
I
don't know. That's what I don't get.
Yep, it'll pop up.
And you know what? It's not going to matter to Hope. She'll
Right.
be like, of course this happened. But when
Right.
Finn finds out,
Oh,
Oh, Finn is gonna lose.
Hope is gonna gloat. She's gonna go
Oh,
on
she
like a tour around. She's gonna go to Liam and gloat. Oh, really? What were you doing when I was kissing Thomas? Really? And she's gonna go and gloat to everyone, probably even Ridge.
speaking of
very true.
Ridge, he just needs to mind his own business when he's trying to
What do you
find
mean?
what's going on. What are you guys talking about? What's going on? Like, it's none of your business, Ridge. Just stay in your corner.
No, he wants to know.
Yeah, you like the gossip. You like the gossip.
Oh, the funniest thing, guys, the funniest thing to me, I had to rewind it. Brooke said, I know how y'all feel about her being with Ridge, but when she said, oh, if we're so perfect, why don't you put a ring on it? I died. I had to rewind it. I was like, did she just say what I think she
Yes,
said?
she did.
She did it with an attitude. She's like, you could put a ring on it then. I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay.
He didn't know what he went,
Mhm. I love it. I love it. A bunch of them are in New Orleans again, or outside New Orleans again, doing that little teacup place, doing a little thing.
I know I want to go so bad, but now I'm in Texas. Now I'm like far away from it.
That's what I thought about you. So you can go. Okay, yeah, you can.
Track price with Chrome.
Well, you can go over there. That's so funny. I'm like, okay.
I might go in the next one though, because it was fun.
No, everybody's going. It looks fun. Everybody's
You
going.
guys, it is hilarious. Like it is out there. Like we thought we were lost. We were like, well, we're gonna miss this event. Like it's out there and it's at someone's house, like behind their house. So we were like, oh my God, we're gonna get arrested. We're all scared halfway.
Kidding.
It's
So,
very intimate.
guessing it's still a secret. Yeah, there's still a secret. Yeah, still a secret, Laura. No, it doesn't come out yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think Luna needs to get really sick and Bill needs to be the father. We need Dollar Bill back.
Yes,
I miss
Right.
him.
I agree.
Someone in the chat said, I miss Wyatt. I know, I miss the three
Me too.
Yeah,
so much.
They were so funny.
they were.
Someone wrote, don't hate Steffi. Dewan said, don't hate Steffi because she's beautiful. I don't think she's beautiful. I mean, maybe this much. But like, I don't hate her because she's beautiful. I hate her because she has a bad attitude problem.
Very good.
I don't hate her. I love her.
Nobody needs another bridge wedding. That's hilarious. I know. Like, oh,
No, gosh, no, please.
Elope. Lord have mercy, please. Elope.
Yeah.
Just go to the yard. Go out to the yard.
Have it off screen. That'd be perfect.
Exactly. Exactly.
I did love Eric. I love Eric. I like the reaction from Eric and Donna about sugar.
Oh, yes.
That was very funny.
Was it Sheila that said, oh, Donna's a screamer? Or something like, oh, Donna's a screamer. Like she's gonna scream about it. I was laughing so hard.
Yeah. Sheila's back, bitches. And that's it, kid. She's back.
Yeah, I love that blouse she wore. That
So
silk,
cute.
that cream silk with like the chains.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was so pretty.
So pretty.
Guys, you know what? Whenever y'all get rid of clothes, you could donate them to me and Tami.
Wow, bold, beautiful. That's along. I have a feeling Luna is sick, and the person who will have the right blood saver is Zende.
Yeah.
Well, see, I'm trying to figure out really who is the end game. Is it RJ and Luna? Or are they trying to switch it?
I don't think it's Zende.
I don't think so either, but it's interesting.
It could be like they could work together and then fall in love. It could happen.
Oh no. I don't know, kids. I have no idea. There's so many storylines. The Bold and Beautiful, they're so different than the other soaps. They're not as predictable.
Yeah.
So I know. So sometimes I don't know where they're going because they'll just throw. But there are a lot of things out there. There are a lot of plates spinning in the air, so they can literally fall. There's so many different combinations that can happen.
But not because you're talking about her age, like age range, there's really only RJ and Zende. Like who
Yeah.
else age range wise?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that isn't that
That's it.
That's it.
because Paris is not on there right now.
Yeah, we've shown her in a long time.
Yeah, that's all I can think of.
Zende and Ivy are cousins.
Hmm.
Not blood, but they're cousins.
So I assume they grew up together, or
Yeah, they go together.
you know.
But they're cousins because Zende's actually an adopted Forester, but he comes from a Forester, so to speak, adopted. Where Thomas actually isn't a Forester. He's a
Right.
Maroon. So him and Ivy have no blood. So that's why I talk about Thomas and Ivy. But they were raised as cousins, so it's a little weird.
It is.
It's different if they weren't raised as cousins, but it's been known they were raised like as cousins.
It's weird that Hope and Thomas were raised as siblings.
They were,
and they got like that's weird, but okay.
I think that fulfills the whole Marsha Greg Brady fantasy. A lot of folks. I mean, and Homeboy said he dated Hungry, dated his mother for a minute. They tried dating Marsha. They all had a crush on him back in the day. But there's a lot of folks who thought because they were a blended family kept saying Greg and Marsha, and it was.
That's so funny.
I think, but is that right, Tami? Is that kind of funny that I say that? It's kind of like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a little something there. That's one of those fancies of this two step siblings meet because they weren't raised at first, and then they fall in love.
Oh yeah.
But that's a fantasy.
Yeah, I'm sure that's a whole category in.
It sure is. I'm sure.
I'm sure that's a whole category in the adult industry.
I'm sure it is. Step siblings. Look it up, kids. I'm sure.
Not that I know. Just saying.
Because like they're mentioning Sam and Dante on General Hospital. They share so many siblings together, but they're not related by blood. But half their siblings are Leo and Christina. They're all that's his siblings and her siblings. So it's like, it's kind of weird. But I like Sam and Dante now. Actually, I like them now.
I love Sam and Dante.
That's another story. Sante. That's the story. I have to end now because I have another show to do in a half an hour.
Oh yeah.
We did kind of. But why not? We had a lot to talk about. That was a lot to be.
Yeah, we did.
There'll be a lot to talk about about Sheila's black wedding dress.
Yes. Yes.
Gorgeous. Can't wait.
Yes.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
Folks, she's working on a Bold People podcast at some point. Right, you're working on it at some point.
So I promise. At some point.
Something will happen. I'm working on some interviews. We'll see if that ever happens. Who knows? I'm trying, but I'm not getting the greatest stuff, but I'm trying my best. But of course, this show you can listen to it audio or video. You can do either one you feel like, just either one. Check us out. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button. I'm getting more subscribers, so thank you. But if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Check out our past stuff. Check out the past interviews. Check out our Emmy problems. And folks, the Emmys are in 3 weeks. I do not know. We do not know if we're going yet or not. Just stay tuned to JLJ Media.
We'll know the night before.
They're probably not. I know.
Don't tell me you need to get here right now.
What happened to Tami? Happened to Tami? She got a thing the morning she was going to work. She's like, I got this email. I'm approved. I'm like, you got approved? Didn't even tell me.
Yeah.
That's
James.
That's a whole other story. Folks, we love you guys. Thanks for being with us. Have a good Labor Day weekend. And yes, you have to wait a half hour to see me again. Yes, I'll be on at 1 o'clock with Frank.
And you're off next weekend.
We're off next week. We'll be back June 2nd. Save the date. I'll do it online. I'll make sure you guys know. But make you save the date, June